Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Mario Picciardo, and in today's episode, we'll be talking about incentives, specifically what an incentive is. We'll go into some examples, and then we'll close out with a definition. So this is the first in a multi-part series describing Charlie Munger's 25 cognitive biases, breaking them down so that you guys have something that you can use, not just to pay attention to your own mistakes that you might make in your own judgment, but also, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to building relationships with other people or getting other people to work more efficiently, how you can manage that using your understanding of these concepts. So, without further ado, an incentive is really it's a very powerful factor in determining a human's course of action. Because really, what an incentive is saying, well, if you do this, then this is the outcome that we'll get, and well, this is what you want, just do this and I'll give it to you. I mean, that's what the incentive is, right? It's a lot more powerful than we realize it is. And I use the case of FedEx. So FedEx used to have during their night shipping, they used to load all of these planes up with all the parcels, everything they needed to be delivered. And what would happen is FedEx would have a lot of delays. And these delays would happen because, well, their workers weren't getting what they needed to done in a certain amount of time. So they looked back and they said, well, let's pressure them so that they can get it done on time. That didn't work. So then they said, well, let's give promotions to people who do get it done on time. It worked a little bit, but didn't give them the results that they needed. Shipments are still missing. Things are still not getting done. What's going on? So FedEx decides to. So one really brilliant guy at FedEx says, well, what if we start paying people on a basis of getting the shipments done on time? Maybe making that tweak will boost their level of efficiency, get us the results that we're ultimately after, and allow us to have the shipment times be perfectly fine for our network. So what do you think happened when they changed the incentive plan for people to get paid on a basis of their ability to get those things done on time? They got fixed. Ladies and gentlemen, the problem was fixed. Okay? They didn't have any more issues with that because they aligned their goals with the process that they wanted completed with the other person's goals. I'll give you another example. So we have, in this case, we have a hamster. And so we want to get the hamster to exercise more. So what do? We use the carrot and the stick model, right, for the donkey or for the horse. And we dangle something in front of the hamster, a food. And what ends up happening, that hamster will run on that treadmill. He'll run on that hamster wheel. And he'll keep going and he won't stop. He won't stop until he's tired, until he's exhausted. Why? Because, well, the action that we want him to take, we've directly tied to something that he wants. I'll give you another example. So in this case, we have a child. And what we want to do, I don't know, let's say we want to get our child to eat his breakfast in the morning. We want him to eat his the vegetables that we give him. Maybe at lunchtime, the vegetables. We want him to eat healthier. We're tired of giving him these heavily processed foods. We want our child to be healthier, to have more in his daily diet and his daily intake. And so our question is, well, how can we get him to eat them? And of course, the answer is, well, what does he want that we can give him in exchange for eating the food? And so the parents sit there and they say, well, there's that bully across the street that's pushed our son over, that our son does not like, to put it mildly. Well, what if I told young Jimmy that if he ate his vegetables, he'd be strong enough to fight that bully, so that he could treat the bully the same way he was treated? Would that incentivize my son? If I told him all he had to do is eat these vegetables and he'll get big and strong, and the more he ate them, yeah, it's gonna work. It works 9 out of 10 times. Look, as long as there's a reward for the person at the end of the tunnel, especially when it's something really tangible, something that someone can just grasp. Like for example, you eat this, you get a piece of candy. You eat this, you get a piece of candy. It's very clear cut, very simple thing to give. It's something you actually own and you can hand off. It's a great way to get someone to act in that regard. So, how else could you use this in your own life? Well, let's say that you want to start, working out. You want to start exercising. Give yourself a reward. Okay, don't take away your routine, but change the what you need to do in order to receive the reward. In other words, you can keep whatever you want. Like, let's say at night you want to go watch TV. Make it so that now modify your day so that, let's say you also want to go to the gym. Make sure that, before you ever watch TV, you have to go to the gym. But not even just that, because, right, your goal isn't to go to the gym. Your goal is to work out. So you could say with yourself, well, once I run on the treadmill for 10 minutes at, 5 speed, then I will just go home and watch TV, because the thing is you don't want to tie it to time or to a location. You want to tie the routine to what you actually want to achieve. So if you want to get yourself to work out, your routine change should be, let me make it so that I'm going to go and I'm going to go work out like this. So it's tangible. It's concrete. This is what I want to achieve. 15 reps at 20 pounds. Instead of saying I'm going to go lift weights. So I hope that helps. I mean, this is just a way to explain the first incentive, the first of the biases that Charlie Munger describes. We'll continue on. We'll do more and more. This is just sort of a way for us to get, look, incentives is spelled wrong there, but it's just a way for us to kind of start to get rolling. So I hope this video helps you guys. If you found it to be helpful, let me know in the comment section below. If there's anything that you think we should change, anything that you think we could do better, feel free to also share that information with us, and we'll be sure to make any changes that we need to make, so on and so forth. So with that, guys, thank you for watching. Looks like we'll end it here. Have a great one. Peace.